Hi, Jay Silver with Helicon, and today we're out here in Brandon, Florida, where we're doing underpinning to stabilize this foundation and close up cracks along the front half of this home. Since Helicon is a full-service geotech construction company, we have a wide array of different solutions and tools when it comes to picking the best one for the situation. In this case, underpinning was chosen as the best solution because it's a technique where we're going to drive these steel piers down to load-bearing strata, which is going to give us the solid foundation to push off of to close up and close these cracks that you may see. We picked underpinning and not chemical grout because we wanted to make sure that we were going to be able to close and lift these areas and close these cracks. Whereas chemical grout is typically good with lifting driveways, pool patios, and good at stabilizing underneath the foundation, but it's not as good with precision lifting that we need here. So we're going to install these 7 piers down to load-bearing strata and then hook up a simultaneous lift system, and we're going to close up a lot of these different cracks around the perimeter. So what's a underpinning system typically made up of? Maybe you have that question because you're one of those folks that is considering a DIY project for your foundation repair or underpinning. So let me show you what our basic underpinning system is made up of. This is a good chance to walk you through that as the guys are getting set up at one of the points. So first you've got your heart. I would say the heart because this is your hydraulic power pack. Down here at the bottom is your hydraulic tank, and the whole underpinning system is made up of a hydraulic ram, and this is what powers that hydraulic ram. It's a gas powered, kind of like a lawnmower engine, and the guys are going to carefully get this off of the trailer, but this is our power pack, and we wheel that around. The other components, and we'll show you this as it gets set up, but here is the frame. This is the steel frame that slides on to the bottom of the bracket, and this large cylinder is going to slide on top. And we're going to show you all that here as the guys pull the power pack or the heart there off of the trailer, and they're going to get it set up here up against the wall. And the other components, and we'll show you some on the trailer there, but this is the other component. Once it's set up, this is your underpin and your bracket and your pier, which is made up of a guide sleeve that makes sure that pipe goes perfectly down as straight as possible, so there's no deflection when we're installing it. And then down at the bottom you've got your bracket that slides underneath the home and or the foundation, and the large steel frame we're going to show you as they set up over there will slide onto the bracket. And then we're going to use that hydraulic ram up at the top to push these pipes with pressure down to a load-bearing strata. So this is the underpinning frame along with the cylinder in place, slid onto the bottom of the bracket. And that just shows you the underpinning system set up. The hoses again running to the hydraulic power pack, and here's your hydraulic reservoir. So that, folks, is all the components of a foundation underpinning system to do push piers. So I wanted to walk through a quick little inspection video of what you're looking for on a house for settlement signs, stair-step cracking. You're looking in the block and stucco if you're seeing any separation. Looks pretty good in this area. We'll kind of make our way around the front of the house. Looking along the bottom as well. Area here, you're starting to see some settling of this slab down along the bottom, separation, as well as this cracking in the block. So definitely a telltale sign of settlement. It's not always this extreme, but this is definitely you don't want to let it get this far. If you start seeing it open up, slightly, give us a ring. It's much easier, more cost effective to address the problem early on than to let it kind of go, I would say, like this, where you've got just some pretty significant cracking, some settling on this deck that you can feel, separation around the windows, cracking. So something that definitely can be fixed with underpinning. That's using push piers to drive a steel pier down to load-bearing strata with a bracket, and then we'll have that underneath the house, and we can lift up and close these cracks and put the house on solid ground so it doesn't move anymore in the future. If you're seeing cracking on the outside of your home's foundation, don't delay. Call Helicon today for a free inspection.